Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. Exciting times because we've just had the Monster Hunter Digital event, May 2022. That is the exact title I read there. I don't know why I read the title of the actual video. It's a trailer, right? It's a trailer more about the Sunbreak. Let's try that again, shall we? Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Zal here, and today we are obviously reacting to the May 2022 Monster Hunter video about Sunbreak. It's just, there's a lot to say. There's a lot to say all at once. I hope all of you are well, first of all. I really do hope all of you are well. I unfortunately wasn't able to stream it live, so apologies that I've missed it, but I have been sure not to look at any spoilers, look at anything in the Discord, which if you're not a part of, you should join. Links right there. Or, yeah, basically, I also got my A7 working, which is perfect, right? I've got my 4K camera working. So, perfect. Wonderful. Right, so, we're going to go to our reaction screen now. Boom. Look at us. We are looking good, right? This looks amazing. Again, props to Dragon Proto, who made this for us, okay? Incredible, just incredible graphic designer, I would say, if that's their profession. Possibly. Right, let's get straight into this. A lot of you have been saying that it would be nice to see Gammoth return. I think there's a feeling now that we've seen Astalos. Well, I think Mizutsune is already in Rise. Now, for you guys who are new to the channel, I haven't played Rise. I've only played World. I'm going into Iceborne shortly. But I think Mizutsune's already in there. Not sure about Glavenus. Wait, is Glavenus one? I can't remember if Glavenus is one or not. Was it Brachydios? Oh dear. No, it is Glavenus. It is Glavenus. I'm pretty sure it's Glavenus. We've seen Astalos. Mizutsune's already part of it. So we're missing Gammoth and Glavenus? Okay, he's not in Rise at the moment. That's... yeah. A lot of you were saying you're hoping to see Gammoth, which would be very cool. Would be very cool indeed, especially with Rise, because I feel like... remember when I did the reaction to its theme? And I listened to it and I said it could use some vocals, okay, whether that be Mongolian vocals or some vocal would be good. Rise being a very vocal game, Gammoth coming back and revamping his theme to have vocals in there would be, yeah, perfect. But without further ado, let's get straight into this, because I obviously need to get it edited and get it out for you guys as soon as possible. And we've also got a beer for after work, so well, cider. Cheers. Right, let's full screen this bitch. Let's check this out. We're reacting to the whole event. We're reacting to the whole event, so the full 16 minutes. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Hello everyone, I'm Yozo Tsujimoto, producer on the Monster Hunter series.
And I'm Yoshitake Suzuki, the director on Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak.
First, let's have a look at the new trailer. Enjoy!
Ooh.
Straight in with it. Straight in with it. What are we going to see? Okay.
These creatures consume life.
Vampiric? The vampiric butterfly things?
Those who let themselves
Ooh.
be lured into the trap will be whisked away by a swift gale, the embodiment of darkness. As they are slowly drained of their life, the darkness will show itself, basking in moonlight.
On my honor as a knight, I will end you.
Ooh.
We will prevail. Hold nothing back. A worthy adversary indeed. Sorry to keep you waiting. We must bring peace back to Komura and the kingdom.
Is that Steve? I think it is, right? Is it? Ooh. Ooh. Different elemental variants, that's cool. Switch skill swap. What's that for? I was expecting Malzeno to have a bigger frame. It's very slender, right? Very agile. I wonder if it's the first monster that really properly is able to regenerate health bar the behemoth. And I'm pretty sure I'm right with that. Behemoth's the only one that can regenerate health, like properly regenerate or heal during combat. So with those little weird mini red flying Keizu things, maybe Malzeno can heal during battle, and that would be interesting, especially if there's, you know, master variant. Well, I guess Sunbreak is the master version, but like arch-tempered variants or whatever they're called in Rise, if they have them. That could be something where you're going to have to do a lot more damage over the healing, which could be very frustrating. But hey, still good. Still good.
Who could have imagined that one day you and I would go hunting together? Going on a quest with you two is going to be fun.
New outfits? Or are they... Oh. Massive expansion. Yes. I feel like we'll still be playing Rise by then, though.
Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak is a massive expansion to Monster Hunter Rise. It's slated for release on June 30th, 2022.
A new story will unfold at a new base, with new locales, monsters, actions, and the addition of the Master Rank, allowing you to delve even further into the world of Monster Hunter Rise.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Now I'll pass the baton to Mr. Suzuki to tell you more about the trailer you just saw.
Please, tell me, Mr. Suzuki. Give me the information.
Let's have a look at the footage again, and I'll provide some extra info as we go along.
Wonderful. Okay.
Let's start with the new monsters. First off, we have Seregios,
See?
the flagship monster.
I knew it. I knew it was Steve. I knew it. The flagship monster, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Fan favorite. We love Steve.
Of Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate.
We love Steve. Look at Steve's graphics, though. Holy shit, Steve got a facelift. I always said that Steve looked quite boring in comparison to other monsters. But this... it's nice. I like this.
Seregios is characterized by the sharp blades on its legs, which it uses to attack enemies by diving down on them from the sky.
Very cool.
It
Look at the
also
size of
sheds
them.
sharp scales called blade scales. Some of its attacks will cause the bleeding status on the hunter, so extreme caution is advised. The designers were very meticulous in how Seregios stores and unfolds its scales and horns, so we hope you pay extra attention to that as well.
Look at that. Look at that.
Next, let's have a look at two new subspecies
Yes.
of monsters that appear in
I think
Rise.
these are already in Rise,
First,
so they're
we have
elemental.
Aurora Somnicanth.
Beautiful. Look at that.
It releases a perpetual cold air to freeze things around it.
Yeah.
And even slide around on the ice to attack hunters.
Beautiful
The normal
creature. Look
species
at it.
attacked with a sleet-inducing powder, but this subspecies exhales a powerful ice breath.
Nice.
Next up, there's Magma Almudron.
This looks insane.
It lives in the lava caverns, and when it digs into the ground, it adopts a red hue, indicating that it's in a special heated state. It also uses the magma on its tail to attack its prey. We've also added new actions for the hunter, as well as more powerful master rank versions of the monsters that appeared in Rise.
Yeah.
For instance, Aknosom now has a backstep and somersault attack to give it even more combo potential.
Nice.
And T-Rex can now combo from a bite into a spin attack.
Tigrex. It's not called Tigrex. Tigrex. Tigrex, not Tigrex. Tigrex? Tig. Tigrex. 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 Surely Tigrex sounds more aggressive. Tig.
If you thought you were already used to fighting these monsters in Rise,
Not.
there are quite a few surprises in store for you.
Oh, yes, please. Tell me more about the bugs.
Moving on, let's take a look at the flagship monster for this game, who also made an appearance in today's trailer, Malzeno.
I mean, we assume...
Malzeno is a fearsome elder dragon who has brought Fioraine's kingdom to the brink of ruin many times in the past. It commands mysterious creatures that it uses to capture monsters and absorb their energy. It displays both a certain sense of beauty and elegance, as well as vicious cruelty when it catches its prey and consumes their life force. It fights hunters with a variety of attacks, so it's incredibly dangerous. Some of its attacks will cause the Blood Blight status as well.
Okay.
If a hunter succumbs to Blood Blight, they enter a battle of life force with Malzeno, which they must overcome to survive.
Oh.
It's said that if Malzeno manages to absorb a hunter's life force, it evolves into an even more powerful form. It's very risky, but definitely worth seeing with your own eyes. Malzeno's design was based first and foremost on a vampire motif.
Yes, yes. We thought as
Being
much.
an elder dragon, we had to figure out what kind of calamity it would cause. And the designers incorporated elements of aristocracy, nobility, grandeur, and cunningness into their concept arts.
I did very well with it.
Based on that art, we hammered out further details, which resulted in the current design. The elements I just mentioned are woven into its theme music
Why
as
does he
well.
keep turning?
The composer managed to turn it into a really cool song, so please give it a listen in the game.
Of course.
All
Sure, we'll
right,
give it a
time to
listen
go. I'm
out of the
proud
game.
to join you on your quest.
Now let's talk about followers.
So nothing life force. So it didn't necessarily mention that Malzeno heals, but he grows stronger. So maybe there's not a healing effect going on here. It is just it absorbs the strength of other monsters and the hunters. Still cool. But I was hoping for it must heal a little bit. There must be something. I'm sure we'll find out closer to the time, but
In Sunbreak, some quests allow you to take story characters known as followers along with you to hunt together.
ooh. Okay.
These follower quests are single player only, so we hope you'll have fun running around the locales with your favorite characters.
Nice.
Each follower has their own weapon specialization. During quests, they'll recover your health, place traps, and sometimes even ride monsters, so they're very useful to bring along. You'll gradually unlock more characters to pick from as you advance in the game.
Why does he keep turning?
For the characters from Elgato, you'll be able to take Fiorayne, Lucica, Jay, Admiral Gallius, and Master Arlo with you. As for Kamura, you'll be able to bring along several characters in addition to Hinoa and Minoto, who already made their appearance. These colorful characters are sure to make your hunts even more fun, and you can even earn exclusive rewards, so make sure you try them out.
Yes, what is this about? What tell me. Give me more info on this.
Now, let's move on to the new player actions.
Yeah.
Rise introduced various new gameplay elements, like the wire bug and wyvern riding. Sunbreak will expand on these elements even further, with more features and tweaks. Let's have a look at the new Switch Skill Swap function first. This game adds a variety of new switch skills, including new Silkbind attacks. You'll now be able to swap between different sets of switch skills on the fly, using the new Switch Skill Swap function.
Okay.
You can register 2 loadouts in advance, so you can use 2 sets of switch skills during your
Okay,
quests.
I won't know much about this because obviously we haven't played Rise
This
yet, but
lets you
okay.
combo Silkbind attacks and gain their synergized effects.
That's quite cool.
Swapping sets at the right moment and making the most out of every situation allows more freedom and creativity in your playstyle. Now let's say you need to avoid a monster attack or distance yourself from a monster while swapping skill sets. That's where the Swap Evade comes in.
Ooh.
Swap Evade lets you quickly change your position while swapping sets. Switch Skill Swap and Swap Evade will give you a lot more freedom when moving around the battlefield.
Nice.
We've also added a wide variety of tweaks. For instance,
It does look like this is a good time to bring that in, because I think you need to be as agile as you can around Malzeno, who looks incredibly slender, incredibly agile. I mean, probably the most agile Elder Dragon I've seen that I can think of. Kieran's fairly horrible.
you can now go into a wall run without using a wire dash first, and you can pick whether to ride a monster or keep attacking it when it's in a mountable state.
Oh, okay.
There are various options to change the original controls to new controls. There's even more new tweaks like that, but we'll tell you more about that at a later date. We plan to release introduction videos for the new Silkbind attacks and switch skills for all 14 weapons according to the schedule shown on screen.
Okay.
We hope you look forward to how these new Silkbind attacks and the switch skill swap are going to change the action in Sunbreak. We've also got some new short clips for Sunbreak that'll teach you some new useful tips for your hunts. Make sure to follow the official Twitter account so you don't miss out. That's all we have to share regarding the new gameplay elements today. Hope you enjoyed it!
Now, let's have a look at the product information for Monster Hunter Rise
I thought we
Sunbreak.
were done. We're not.
If you already own the physical version or the digital version of Monster Hunter Rise, and you just want to buy Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, all you'll need is the digital version of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. For the digital version, we are also offering the Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak Deluxe Edition, which includes add-on content.
Okay.
There will also be a Monster Hunter Rise Plus Sunbreak set, including both the main game and the expansion, for players who want to start Monster Hunter Rise from the beginning. All of these versions include special purchase bonuses, so grab them while you can. The exclusive bonuses are layered armor for your Palico and Palamute. Make sure to pre-order the game so you don't miss out.
Not at full price, hell no.
We will
No
also
shot,
be
sir.
releasing 3 new amiibo for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Each of these amiibo unlocks a special layered armor.
That's quite cool.
We've also got some news about peripherals.
Ooh.
A Monster Hunter Rise
Spicy.
Sunbreak edition of the Nintendo Switch Pro controller will be made available. This is a special version of the Nintendo
Okay,
Switch
this is
Pro
all
controller with a
additional
Malzeno design.
purchase stuff, right?
If you have
That's-
saved data of Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin, you'll be able to unlock the Naviru costume layered armor for your Palico in Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. A costume that are unlockable in Monster Hunter Rise.
This is all
Title
just
updates
costumes.
after that.
Okay.
We'll have more to share with you on the free updates and other new info around June, so there's a lot to look forward to.
There is a lot to look forward to, yeah. I would agree. Let's move this along slightly. This is very cool. Okay. Alright. Well, I thought that looked quite good. I mean, the fact that they're bringing obviously different subspecies and different variants to Sunbreak is pretty cool. I know that that's usually, I think, not necessarily variants of the monsters are in other games, but more the fact they're either Apex or stuff like that. But I did also enjoy Malzeno. I mean, the fact that Malzeno's able to, you know, suck a mount. The fact Malzeno is able to suck a hunter and suck a monster's life force is really interesting as well. Those little creatures I want to know a little bit more of. They definitely look like little Kazus with wings. I'm not sure exactly what they're meant to be. But they're very, very cool, and definitely bring the whole vampire vibe to Malzeno, which is awesome as well. But yeah, I mean, it looks good. It really does look good. I will be picking it up, obviously, once we get into Rise and once we finish Rise, and then we can obviously jump into Sunbreak. That's a little while down the line. We still got to finish World and Iceborne. But yeah, I mean, very, very interesting. Love the variants, love the new variants, so it'll be very cool to see what else they make variable, if that makes sense, with different elements. It would be cool to see the niche sort of combinations we could see. The fact that Seregios is back. Now, I never had, obviously, any experience with Seregios, Stevie, but you guys ranted and raved about him. He was obviously a flagship in Monster Hunter 4, and yeah, very good to see him come back, especially with those new looks. Very cool. And the enrage mode, insane, absolutely insane. I am most shocked about Malzeno's form. I thought he would be a lot bigger, but he seems to be, he seems to be pretty small. Possibly one of the smallest elder dragons we've seen, bar Kirin. I don't know, maybe Kushala Daora does follow suit, but obviously the agility from Malzeno is going to be interesting, which I think is why you need to make use of those switch skills. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. We may do the reactions on all the different switch skills when they start bringing trailers out for that. But yeah, let me know what you think of this video. Let me know what you think about the trailer as a whole. And also, I'm thinking of maybe start doing smaller videos before an announcement, just so we can kind of guess or put a bit of theory behind it as to what's going to be shown. I know a lot of you thought Gammoth would be shown, but it doesn't appear to be. However, a lot of stuff coming from Monster Hunter 4U at the moment, including obviously Seregios. I think the Fated 4 in Monster Hunter 4U. I think I'm wrong. I have a feeling I'm wrong. Don't quote me on that. I have a feeling I'm hugely wrong. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Been a pleasure. I will see you in the next one. And yeah, make sure you're all there for the Kolv Taroth community event on the 21st of May. Not sure what time. Details will follow. Thank you. See you all soon. Bye bye.